Welcome to StudyAuthority.com. I am Claudia, your study coach, and in this episode we are going to talk about how you can combat stress through the simple but very effective practice of gratitude. Let's get started. Without a doubt, studying can be very stressful. And what is really stress? I believe that it can be boiled down to, it's just another word for fear. We fear we're not good enough. We fear we're going to fail. We fear we're not going to have enough time to get prepared. We fear that the outcome is not going to be what we desire. All of these negative states are essentially summarized by the word stress. The only way that we can get rid of stress is that we change this negative state of being into a more positive state of being. And one very simple but very, very effective way of achieving getting into a more positive state of mind is through the practice of gratitude. What is gratitude? Gratitude is essentially just being grateful for the positive things in our life and bringing those into our consciousness, into our awareness. This can be very big things like your family, your ability to actually be in school, the fact that you're young and healthy, but it can also be very, very simple things like the clothes that you're wearing, the fact that you feel comfortable in your chair, the fact that you have the ability to write with your favorite fountain pen. So how do we go about this? We can practice gratitude as a daily practice. This will bring us over time into a more general space of well-being, and we're going to have a much more positive outlook on life. But gratitude practice can also be very, very situational. Meaning if you become aware that you're trapped in a negative state of being during an exam or while you're studying, or even that your energy is dropping low and you don't feel up to your best in class, take a little micro break, a little time out, and focus on gratitude. Find 2, 3, 4 things in either your immediate environment or in the larger scope of your life that you're thankful for, and try to really get into that feeling of gratefulness, that feeling of love that you feel towards those items. And you're going to immediately notice a shift in how you feel. One thing to understand is that you cannot be at the same time positive and negative. You cannot be happy and sad at the same time. You cannot be angry and peaceful at the same time. If you focus on gratitude and the way that it feels in your body and the way that it makes you feel in general, you're going to feel those signs of stress and negativity dissipate, and it's going to very quickly bring you into a more positive state of mind in that particular situation that you're in. If you want to incorporate gratitude into a more daily practice, which I highly recommend, because if you feel more positive in general, all your effectiveness in your studies is going to go up. You're going to be able to concentrate better. You're going to feel more motivated. And it's literally a very, very simple practice. We're not going to talk about taking half an hour in the morning to meditate or things like that, even though those can also be very positive things. But we're talking about just taking a few minutes to focus on the gratitude. So I like to do this in the morning when I wake up, just to get the day started not on the wrong foot, but in more positive outlook and with a sense of peace and gratefulness. And then what I also find very important is to do it last thing at night. You lie in bed, you just recap your day and focus on the positive things. Don't go to sleep with like rehashing all the things that went wrong, but rather try to find the things that went well. And you're going to see that it's going to have major positive impacts on your life. You can do gratitude in your head. just quietly reflecting, or you can do it using journaling. Many people find that if they just literally have a journal next to their bed or wherever, where they jot down things that they're grateful for, it allows you sometimes to go back and review and refresh your memory and just be a little bit more focused on this outcome. But I wouldn't let that hold me back. You don't want to not do the practice just because you don't have your journal with you at any moment in time. Just do your best. So let's recap. Gratefulness is a very powerful technique to shift yourself from more negative thoughts and thought patterns into more positive ones. The effects are very often immediate and you're just going to feel better. Focus for a few minutes or just a few moments on things that you're grateful for in your life, things that are going well, and you're going to feel better very, very quickly. Give it a try. We're going to likely talk much more about it in future episodes. So give it a try and you're going to see things improve very quickly. This was Claudia with Study Authority, and I'll see you soon again. Bye.